Good day and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to be reviewing something. This could be actually a really short video, I'm not really sure. But we're going to try and review. This will be different after posting a couple of gaming content for the last couple of days. But we're going to be reviewing different sounds in GarageBand. That's right. GarageBand has many instruments. It is amazing what you can do with GarageBand. I have no background in music whatsoever. So instead, we're going to go to My Songs and we're going to create a song. But we're not actually going to create a song. We're going to be reviewing the different sounds the keyboard makes, because there's a lot of different choices that you can have. So the first one is the classic rock organ. All right, now hold on a second. I just want to make sure I can find the there we go. Not sure if you can hear that. These are classic chords when you play it like this, and like this, and like this. Well, that's not a key. Hold on. You know, this sounds really decent. Not my favorite sound, but it's nice. What about the classical grand? Try and sustain this a little bit. You know, that sounds pretty nice. You know, it sounds like an actual piano. Okay, well, let's see what we can do with the electric piano. You know, this sounds like something that, there's a band called Styx. Come Sail Away With Me is one of their song titles. This sounds like an instrument that they use a lot, the electric piano. It sounds very Styx-like. That's kind of interesting. Okay, the grand piano. Let's see what this sounds like. Sounds very 1920s. That's a very old style piano, I think. Sounds pretty nice. I like that. Okay, then we'll go down to the heavy metal organ. Oh. I don't think I've ever heard this kind of sound in a heavy metal song. This is kind of a strange, kind of a very strange noise here. I don't quite understand. I'm not really a fan of that one. We'll try smooth clav. You know what this sounds like? This kind of reminds me of that one Christmas song the Beatles have. Da-na, 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 right? Or something like that. I don't want to sing it or do anything. I don't want to get copyrighted either. But this is a piano. I think the sound that the Beatles use in a couple of their songs, especially that Christmas song that you hear all the time. So anyways, that was smooth clav. Here is soul organ. Is that what it's called? Yeah, soul organ. I'm not really sure what I can compare this sound to. It's very I don't want to say hockey-like when they play the organ in hockey arenas. It sounds almost like it, but not quite. Okay, now we're going to try whirly. I'm not really sure what that's comparable to either, but it sounds really beautiful to my ear. I actually really like this. I think this is one of my favorite ones, actually, out of all of the ones that we just reviewed. Sounds really nice. I like that. So anyways, that's everything in the keyboard section. Now we're going to go to Alchemy Synth and see what kind of fun stuff we can stir up with this. Here's 70s synth ARP. Oh, that's different. Oh, wow. I really like that sound. I wonder what happens if I just latch it. Wow, that's pretty interesting, actually. That's okay. I don't know what ARP means or if it's supposed to be pronounced ARP, but I'm not really sure. We'll go to ARP animations. See what that does. Oh, that sounds very I don't know, that sounds very disco-like, probably. I'm not really sure. Not my favorite, that's for sure. It doesn't sound great. Okay, the Bell Echo ARP. Okay, so what I'm noticing with this ARP thing is that it creates different tones just when you play one key. That sounds a lot better than the last one. What about Big Anthem ARP? Let's try this. Oh, this one plays a little slower. Interesting. Okay. That's kind of interesting. What about classic ARP echoes? Echoes. I'm not really sure what that sounds like, but it doesn't... Sounds okay, but it sounds kind of lame, to be quite honest with you. Ooh. That sounds nice. Sort of reminds me of the ocean a little bit, and I don't know why. And once this video ends, I'd actually like to ask you guys to comment your favorite sound in the comment section of this episode. That sounds really nice too. It's actually one of my favorites in the ARP section so far. Light breaks through. Sounds okay, not my favorite. There's no connection that I can place for it, though. This is Luscious ARP Layers. Okay, we'll see what happens when we do this. Oh, what happened there? Oops. What's going on here? Uh-oh, something's not right here. Oh, there's different ones. Wow, you know what? I could make a series doing this. Probably do that like once a week or something. I forget where I was. Did we do this already? That sounds very haunted. Yeah, you know, that's not my favorite one. Main Room Epic Art. Or ARP, rather. Oh, this is a little different. Sounds really lame and boring. Try and do Mission to Saturn. See if it sounds very cosmic-like. This somewhat reminds me of when you go to a massage place and they have that very therapeutic music just playing in the background while they give you this massage. It's just kind of calm, cool, and relaxing. It's a little bit loud though, but Scatter chords. We'll see what this does. Sounds like an old 1980s video game kind of soundtrack. This could be like a new Pokemon soundtrack or something. That sounds like a battle theme right there. That's kind of cool. I like that. Sci-fi synth ARP. That also sounds a bit lame. I'm not really sure what that's supposed to sound like. I have no connections to that. This is shifting ARP patterns. Oops. Something's going on here. Wait. Nope, that's not the right one. I was on shifting ARP patterns. Oh, wow. That also sounds somewhat like a video game type of, soundtrack, but it sounds a little bit more modern, like the late 1990s and like the Nintendo 64. Sounds really interesting. Not my favorite, though. Stardust ARP. Sounds very universal and cosmic. Sounds very lullaby-like, too. There's a very lullaby-like tone to it. Like Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, and it's Stardust ARP. It sounds kind of pretty. I like that. And tight ARP patterns. Sounds like a sound that some of the 1990s boy bands or girl bands like the Spice Girls would have in some of their songs. This type of sound to their music is kind of interesting. I like that. Not my favorite. Well, there you go. I don't know if I should go through every single one of these. I feel like that might take too long. That might be a different series. We'll go through the rest of these but instead we're going to just go through the main ones. And in the next episode, next week, we're going to start with the synth classics and the synth bass. And then we'll do those two in the next episode. But in order for you to find out when this new video comes out, please click the like button, comments your favorite sound of this episode. Which one do you like better? What was your favorite in this episode? And be sure to click that subscribe button and click that bell that lets you know when this next video comes out, because it will literally be called GarageBand Sounds Part 2. Anyways, thank you for hanging out with me today. Kind of hope you had some fun-ish. I know it was a little different, but you got to remember that this is 34's React and Review. So this channel is about me gaming, me reviewing games, me playing different games, me reacting to videos on the internet, me reacting to different foods, me reviewing different foods, me reviewing different products and stuff. It's just going to be all over the place. So it's going to be a mixture of reacting and reviewing, basically a whole bunch of different things. And I thought this was kind of interesting. This was a little bit different. I don't really see people reviewing different sounds on GarageBand on YouTube, so I figured, hey, let's give it a try. Well, that's it for today's episode. Have a great day, be safe, and, just try and keep your sanity in these difficult times of 2020. And, for those of you that are infected with this virus going around, I hope a speedy recovery. And I'm just praying for the world right now. I'm praying for all the families that are impacted deeply by this. Ciao.